Hey, 1st through 4th grade leaders. This Sunday, we are continuing the big idea of honesty. Honesty is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. We are going to be looking at the book of Esther. Esther is a great book that talks about honesty throughout almost the entire book. We're going to discover that Queen Esther risked everything in order to save her people. Last week we talked about how honesty can hurt others, and this week we're talking about how being dishonest can really hurt ourselves. Our bottom line this week is when you lie to help yourself, you hurt yourself instead. All right, as your kiddos arrive, you're going to divide the kids up into teams. So as kids arrive, put them on each team and give them a stack of cups that'll be in your small group kit. What the kids are going to do is compete with each other to see which team can build the tallest tower. There is a specific way to build the tower. They're stacking them by placing the cups upside down, and then you place the other one right side up. So they're going to be stacking them as high as they can. Then what you're going to do is you're going to really watch which kids work together as a team and which kids are worried about trying themselves that they can build the best tower and not really paying attention to the rest of the group. And then you're going to talk about that before they go into large group. All right, after our large group time with games and our Bible story, we're going to come back, and our first opening activity is called Untruthful Return. Now, what we're going to do is I will have boomerangs for the kids to actually cut out and decorate. We're going to kind of do this as a group effort. So I'm going to send you all back. I'm going to have you decorate and cut out these boomerangs. Then what we're going to do is have the kids come back together, and we're going to have the kids stand two teams on one side of the room, the other two teams on the other side of the room. One team will throw their boomerangs over, and then the other kids are going to catch them and throw them back over. What we're going to talk about then is that the way that the boomerangs are meant to come back to you. These actually probably won't come back to them because of the way they're done. We're going to actually show a little bit of a video of how boomerang works. And when we lie to make ourselves look better, it's kind of like a boomerang because eventually it'll come back and hurt us. All right, so activity number 2 is called Caught in the Truth. This will be a lot of fun. They're going to get a blank piece of paper. They're going to write the memory verse out on the piece of paper. Then they're going to flip the paper over and make that memory verse a puzzle. So they're just going to draw puzzle pieces out. Then you will give them scissors, and they'll cut along the lines. After the kids get their puzzle all cut out, they're going to take their puzzle, give it to someone else. So everybody trades puzzles so they don't have their own. Then they're going to time them to see who can put their Bible verse puzzles together the quickest. After you do that, just maybe do it a couple of times depending on how much time we have left. And then there's a couple of group discussion questions that I want you to go through with the kiddos to think about a time when they were dishonest and maybe they told a lie and they thought they were helping themselves to get themselves out of trouble, but it ended up hurting them. Then you're going to close out in prayer. Thank you so much for everybody chipping in the last couple of weeks to help while I've been back and forth with burrito sales. It's been amazing, the amount of people that are helping us go to camp. We're pretty much open. We're full for camp other than just a few spots that I have to actually call. The camp is actually full. So we are just going to be on a case-by-case basis, and then we're starting a waiting list. So I'm excited for that to come. VBS registration's up and going, so make sure you get your kids registered and tell others to register their kids too. See you in Huddle Up time on Sunday, 8:35 for first service, 10:10 for second service, and I'll see you Sunday.